General, I have no choice but to accept your proposition to remove the citizens of Atlanta and to declare truce for 2 days or such time as necessary to accomplish this purpose, and I shall render all assistance in my power to help expedite the transportation of citizens out from this city. But now, sir, permit me to say that the unprecedented measure that you propose transcends in studied and ingenious cruelty all acts ever before brought to my attention in the dark history of war. In the name of God and humanity, I protest your proposal to expel the wives and children of a brave people in Atlanta from their homes and firesides. General, in the name of common sense, I ask you not to appeal to a just God in such a sacrilegious manner. You who in the midst of peace and prosperity have plunged a nation into a dark and cruel war. You dared and badgered us to battle. You insulted our flag. You seized our arsenals and forts that were left in the honorable custody of the peaceful ordnance sergeants, seized and made prisoners of war the very garrisons sent to protect your people against Negroes and Indians long before any overt act was committed by you to our government. You tried to force Kentucky and Missouri into rebellion, spite of themselves. You falsified the vote of Louisiana. You turned loose your privateers to plunder unarmed ships. You expelled Union families by the thousands, burned their homes, and declared by an act of your Congress the confiscation of all debts due Northern men for goods had and received. General, you charge my country with daring and badgering you to battle? The truth is, we sent commissioners to you, respectfully offering a peaceful separation before the first gun was fired on either side. You say we insulted your flag. The truth is, we fired upon it and those who fought under it when you came to our doors to subjugate our decision to secede from the Union. You say we seized upon your forts and arsenals and made prisoners of garrisons sent to protect us against Negroes and Indians. The truth is, sir, we, by force of arms, drove out insolent intruders and took possession of our own forts and arsenals to resist your claims of dominion over masters, slaves, and Indians, all of whom are to this day warring against your attempts to become their masters. You say we tried to force Missouri and Kentucky into rebellion in spite of themselves. The truth is, General, my government, from the beginning of this struggle to this hour, has again and again offered before the whole world to leave it to the unbiased will of these states and to all others to determine for themselves whether they will cast their destiny with your government or ours. And your government has resisted this fundamental principle of free institutions with the bayonet and labors daily by force and fraud to fasten its hateful tyranny upon the unfortunate free men of these states. You say we falsified the vote of Louisiana. The truth is, sir, Louisiana not only separated herself from your government by nearly a unanimous vote of her people, but has vindicated the act upon every battlefield from Gettysburg to Sabine, and has exhibited a heroic devotion to her decision which challenges the admiration and respect of every man capable of feeling sympathy for the oppressed or admiration of heroic valor. You say that we turned loose pirates to plunder your unarmed ships. The truth is, when you robbed us of our part of the Navy, we built and bought a few vessels, hoisted the flag of our country, and swept the seas in defiance of your Navy around the whole circumference of the globe. You say we have expelled Union families by the thousands. The truth is, not a single family has been expelled from the Confederate States that I am aware of. But on the contrary, the modernization of our government toward traitors has been a fruitful theme of denunciation by its enemies and well-meaning friends of our cause. You say my government, by acts of Congress, has confiscated all debts due Northern men for goods sold and delivered. The truth is, General, our Congress gave due and ample time to your merchants and traders to depart from our shores with their ships, goods, and efforts, and only sequestered the property of our enemies in retaliation for their acts, declaring us traitors and confiscating our property wherever their power extended, either in our country or our own. General, such are your accusations, and such are the facts known to all men to be true. If we must be enemies, let us be men, and fight it out as we propose to do, and not deal in such hypocritical appeals to God and humanity. God will judge us in due time, and he will pronounce whether it is more humane to fight with a town full of women and their families, or to remove them in time to places of safety among their own friends and people.